I'm sad. Oh my God. What? Oh, what a tough night. I mean, the Obi three-pointer was the dagger to end this game and not kill hopes altogether because a 3-1 comeback does sound great. It's not gonna be easy though, so we're gonna be in for some ride. But tonight, and if the Knicks keep playing this way with a lack of defense, with a stupid amount of turnovers, poor shot selection, and our star players not stepping up in the fourth quarter when they need to, and this is going to end very sadly. But we're here. We're reacting to game four, Knicks and Pacers. Pacers win on game four, unfortunately, by a score of 130 to 121 in the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. They take a 3-1 series lead, one win away from winning the East and going to the NBA Finals. First time they've been there since 2000. And the Pacers, if you're a Pacers fan, you have to be thrilled, especially with Tyrese Haliburton pretty much establishing himself as one of the best players in the NBA tonight with a huge triple double, 32 points, 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 15 assists with zero turnovers. The Knicks had 14 turnovers for the whole game. And I mean, if you look at the box score, you might think it was okay. Another 31-point game from Brunson, despite only 2 points in the fourth quarter, just barely hitting that over, but glad he did. But within the last minute, that was almost a zero spot in the fourth quarter. And you can't have the clutch player of the year have 0 points in a crucial playoff game on the road. But he didn't have zero, he had two. While I appreciated trying to have all the passing he was doing in the fourth to make sure some of the players seems to have their moments. Mikal Bridges did hit some big shots before, and then he just couldn't after. And then a slow game for Josh Hart as well. OG holding on as much as he can, but wasn't the difference maker we would hope for. So that's ill. Ew, ew, ew. And yeah, I mean, just the Knicks were so horrible on defense. They were getting killed in fast breaks. They were getting killed on transition. And yeah, I'm trying not to say it's over because it's not. And deep down, I don't think so. But damn, what a huge blow tonight. If you're in a boxing match, you went from yellow health, like the traditional green, yellow, red health. You really went from all yellow health to red health with that. I mean, that it feels crappy tonight. And I guess maybe you don't want to accept what could possibly happen because again, 3-1's not impossible. But though just the way that the Pacers have been playing lately, using their entire roster, it seems Naismith's okay. Miles Turner's turning out to be um a literal power forward. Go crazy on the wing. Then you have just players getting under player skin. What is it, Middleton? Getting under JB skin and yeah. And if you just see the stupid turnovers that would piss you off in a rec league game I mean, yeah, this was not good. It's ugly. It's downright aggravating. And what can this team do again? And also, can we say I have to have this on the record: the stupid amount of fouls being called in this game too. Let these guys play and just you just see them just getting so many breaks. TJ McConnell, clearly that play he was out of bounds. Uh, four, there was like five fouls called in like 17 seconds. I mean, bro, Josh Hart accidentally falls on somebody and they call foul on that. Give me a break. It just seems so sus, and that's why, despite I love basketball so much in the NBA, I'll never dislike it. But you see why people feel it's not credible sometimes with the ridiculous calls by who's officiating this game. That's a story for another day. But yeah, and we also hope Karl-Anthony Towns is okay, holding his knee together, and he was doing it in game three as well. And I don't know. Bro's got to be okay. Bro's got to be okay, right? But yeah, in a do or die game, we see I'm just man, what happened tonight? Really thought they were going somewhere with this. But yeah, I don't know. It seems the Mitch starting didn't make much of a difference. Has it at least in game 4. Again, a very bad fourth quarter from Jalen Brunson. Key players missing key shots towards the end, and just the 14 turnovers will be the highlight from this game. The indie celebrities are getting the last laugh, and yeah, we are in quite a hole, and also just being down by 15 once again. I mean, what is it with this team and the lack of defense to go in these huge deficits? Where clearly sometimes they make the comeback and sometimes they don't. And tonight was one of those nights where they didn't. And you're just sad, confused, and I'm not going to say hopeless, but you hope that this team somehow on their flight home tonight in the film room in Terrytown of the practice facility, and they somehow make these final adjustments to make sure that Haliburton doesn't have go off to contain Miles Turner, to make sure this Indiana bench doesn't turn into something. And Pascal Siakam, too, one of the most underrated NBA players, for his line tonight, 35 and 2. How do we stop him from scoring? It seems like his old teammate OG Anunoby cannot hang with him. And yeah, we're here. And somehow with a bum ankle, Naismith still has a pretty solid game with 16, 3, and 3. I'm just like, and that's what I have today. Clearly, major changes need to be made and got to stop getting in foul trouble again. Even, I mean, it's hard to say. It's almost like social distancing. If you're breaking social distancing rules, these refs are going to call a foul on the Knicks. And it was actually looking like it was contained and okay up until the second half, and then just whistle after whistle after whistle after whistle. Oh man, what a disappointment tonight, clearly. And the Knicks now have to win 3 games in a row against Indiana. That's going to be very difficult. Despite having the home court advantage, it seems like there is no home court advantage. They've already lost twice to the Pacers. I think if they just, again, I got to bring it up, if they can just make sure they don't make stupid fouls or have the luck that they have an officiating crew who will actually let them play. If Jalen Brunson, he was really on track to have an incredible game. I was thought he was going to get another 40 burger, but just gets 31. Like I said, non existent in the fourth quarter. So if you can learn how to finish, if you can have a stronger showing for Josh Hart, if you bring him back in, him especially. And honestly, hopefully Cat is healthy. Nice double again, 24 and 12 there. And honestly, Mikal made some big plays too, but the 4 fouls are not going to help anybody. But if you could do that and somehow contain Siakam and Haliburton, then maybe, just maybe, we'll have the ability to record on Saturday. Obviously, record on Thursday and hopefully not a eulogy. Record on Saturday, record on Monday, and then who knows from there? Can the Knicks get back, continue this magical run, and somehow win the Eastern Conference and go to the NBA Finals for the first time in 26 years? Those adjustments can be made, and also learning how to be better defend this team, and as in better defend the Pacers. Then maybe you are going to get what you want, and we will have an amazing story that we will remember forever. Like I said, a 3-1 comeback sounds pretty nice. So let's manifest it, have the best energy forward, and see this Knicks team win 3 in a row and win this series in 7. Say your prayers, do a spiritual dance, do whatever you have to get the good vibes going for the Knicks. And hopefully we have a better toned conversation when we meet again on Thursday evening for a Knicks Pacers Game 5 reaction. Until then, I hope we rest. I hope the Knicks rest. Watch your film, and let's be in a better position 2 days from now. So that's what I have today for this reaction. I'll see you again on Wednesday for a special Magic Mind sponsored show. That's that stuff I don't like. And guess what that podcast will be all about? Talk about things we don't like. So we'll do the airing of the grievances there. Then Knicks Pacers game 5 reaction Thursday night. Then another tweet cap on Friday. And I really hope we are going to talk on Saturday night for a Knicks Pacers game 6 reaction. Fingers crossed then. But until then, keep on doing the great stuff. I love each and every single one of you. And I'll see you again tomorrow with another productive conversation. Peace. One last time. The Indiana Pacers defeat the New York Knicks by a score of 130-21, and Indiana leads this series 3-1. See you soon, everybody.